A wonderful and a lovely day from here. This is the outbreak shop of activism, CEO civil disobedience, CEO Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. Our quest for a better society is not negotiable. This is a fight we picked up from the crash. Today we've laid our foundation. We have gone across DBC level. Right now we are not doing roofing. We are doing roofing as we speak. We are doing roofing as we speak. We are doing our roofing as we speak. As soon as we do finish the roofing, I will also let you know from here. It is very, very imperative that you share this very broadcast among your loved ones. And as you are watching, make sure you share. Very, very important. Very important you share. To the glory of the God of our ancestors and to the shame of everyone that is against development, that is against salvation for humanity and redemption. God bless you all. King Smuyi, Valentino, God bless you all. Larry Cha, God bless you all. Please, as you are watching, just don't hesitate to share, please. We are broadcasting today from New Well Construction. No, there are a lot we're going to be talking about. There are a lot we're going to be talking about today by the grace of God. I'm not seeing your view from here, but I can see the comment. I don't know what's happening. I urge everyone to remain resolute, because why nothing good comes easily. From our locality, there are problems. From our constituency, there are problems. From local government, there are problems. From our state, there are problems. From our country, there are problems. Also from our continent, there's a very big problem. Worldwide, there's a problem. But in all these, we have to pick out one particular one we know we can best solve. And we begin to solve it. Either you are going to be using algebraic equation, you're going to be using simultaneous equation, you're going to be using automatic formula. You have to choose one of this method that you will use to solve some certain problem. A little sharing more, we go into the broadcasting program. God Almighty, clip it already, please. Don't hesitate to share, please. You know, I told you before, now we are in this together. Not that there is a problem. That's why when the glory comes tomorrow, we are also going to testify together. I told you, all our fight, we must win it. Because we were created to create. We are warrior, we are warlord. We are victorious in whatever thing that we are doing as we speak. Please, I want to be drawing attention to what happened to Ekweremadu. It's a lesson to all our leaders. It's a lesson to all our leaders worldwide. Even you yourself that are growing up. We have, I think we have one nothing boy right now that they are exposing him already. You know, a lot of people that criticize people so much, investigate them very well. You find out that they will even do worse when they have such an opportunity. They are don't go. You know vale para nandas. Simply meti, simple. Un hombre que no quiere hacer cosas con su mano es un ladrón. Un hombre. O cual a una persona que respira, tiene vida. Que no quiere hacer cosas con su mano, simply dame, es un ladrón. Oji no oji. E you two woman you boy we miraba. You can never do anything. Such a person is a thief and is a rogue. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share, please. 1 or 2 share right now. We got to continue this very broadcast. You know, it is a task. It's something we've taken as a task already to make sure we do this one continually. Until we get our liberation. Very, very important. Until we get our liberation, we need to continuously keep on doing this. So, I will be introducing the topic right away. What's happening? I'm not saying the thing is not counting from here. Okay. Did this thing beep? It didn't when I started, but I'll be watching it from the other side. I don't even know how many people that's watching. Please, just share, please. As I introduce the very topic, then we'll be good with that serially. And now there's a question before us. Waiting some Edo people really want from Governor GODWIN, OBASEKI, and what is really their problem. All Naija leaders should learn from this. Ekweremadu has been sentenced to 10 years imprisonment after being found guilty of an organ harvesting plot. Thank God say adrenochrome not the inside or child trafficking. Direct. His wife, BEATRICE, has been sentenced to 6 years, and OBINNA, OBETA, the daughter who assisted them, was sentenced to 10 years and 6 months imprisonment. Please, these are very, very important. The last paragraph, Edo State government should please investigate some deadly criminal element in the state so that there will be less tension in the state. Please share this one with Edo State government. You know, criminals always regroup themselves. When you don't dismantle their cell. That's why when we talk about deep states. It's not only Washington, D.C. They have cells everywhere. Now, for OBASEKI to succeed, what he need to do right now, he need to start investigating the deadly criminal immediately. He need to switch into action. That's the only way it's going to survive him. Because these are the same criminal that is always trying to plot evil plot against him. Now, the spiritual aspect of it, he can't do it. People are already handling that one. So, OBASEKI, please, an open investigation to the deadly criminal in Edo State. SAMP, very, very important. We don't just pass message, we pass message because why? That's how God wanted it to be. They should be investigated and be persecuted immediately. If not, by 2024, these people, they are going to hunt you. Don't lie upon anybody. I know our ancestors is really dealing with people today as we speak. Our ancestor is sensitizing the states, but the government need to do its own likewise. Now, only in Nigeria, that people will be elected as a leader. for their personal selfish interest. Recently, in this very week, OBASEKI dissolved all the executive council, which is very permitted because they were never elected. They were selected or they were appointed, which is the right of the government. But one thing that makes me wonder at times, when people lose their appointments, they want to cause mayhem or whatever. If you have done well, like what God asked Cain in the book of Genesis chapter 4, Cain killed his brother Abel. Why did he kill his brother Abel? Because of jealousy and hatred. Now, after that very sacrifice, or that very offering, when God called two of them, please, oh, make a sacrifice unto me. Cain was a tiller of the soil, while Abel reared animals. Now, instead of Cain to bring a better crops or fruits, then he went to go and bring a year one. Then while Abel went and bring the best ram, Emily said, he lat it up. When God perceived the savor, he looked at the energy of the cow after weighing the cow or the calf or the goat or whatever, the animal that he sacrificed. He found out that the animal was not having sickness. The animal were healthy. The blood group of the animal was the one that God demanded for. Very rich in iron and rich in everything. There was no sickness. Then we're gonna evaluate the yams, the cassava, the okaka that Cain brought. He found out that now the one way not even germinate well. The one way supposed to go through way for a tick for dustbin. Now he carry come. And I go look at as God perceived the smoke, he say, "On a magba, na meri onona." He rejected it. Now, the side of the other side where Cain made mistakes, I might be relating to that. I mean also where Abel made mistakes by not listening when God speaks. At times when we give some certain lectures here, I might be giving you a preamble. I'm not the best teacher. But me having the confidence and the courage to stand before millions and millions of people, I have my view, I give my humble submission, go there and verify it. No matter whether I use he or she. I'm not that too, you know, buoyant in English. But when you talk about wisdom from abroad, give me a latitude to learn whichever way, whether he for she or past tense for present tense, déjame hablar un poco. Si tú me escuchas, tú entiendes lo que yo estoy diciendo. Van a entender todos, casi todos. Now, God called Cain. He said, Cain, I would have accepted your offering or your sacrifice per se if you have done well. They now say, I see your countenance falling. And Abel was there. Abel were carried away. That's why for those of you that say, my dear, it has expired. That's why I told you the other day, before you verify your uncle, first of all, verify your blood brother. Am I communicating? Before you say that your auntie, he not seeing you is a bad person. First of all, you that energy to verify your own blood brother. Then on a very good day, Cain called his brother, he said, Abel, and Abel was there when God were talking to Cain. Cain, I see your countenance for you. You are annoying. If you have done well, I would have accepted your own. Now Abel just feel, as my man be, no problem. God already accept my own, no problem. You can go call your brother. Call Abel. Say, Abel, come, let's go to the farm. When Abel started working with his real mind, feeling that, oh, my brother, God not accepting this thing. How you go be now? I guess Cain was even, Abel was even kind of soberly reflected why his own brother think they don't accept him. Now so Cain just come from behind, carry umoso. Wait, kill it, brother. Do you know why God did not allow that stick to hang on the hair? Because a lot of bonfu we have in Nigeria, what God cannot do does not exist. Now, waiting God not fit do that many pass. God did not hold Cain from killing his brother. Iroro. Use your sense. Now, I just laid the foundation. Now, if you watch Obaseki administrations, the problem of the Obaseki are the people working with him. If the people working with him switch it to action and begin to share his video and begin to advocate or agitate for him, in cabinet not go spoil. All these useless SSA and SSB, DSS, they are the problem of Obaseki because they want him to fail. How will a state governor after 7 hours, he go get 7 shares for Facebook? A share maybe is always state governor. Do you know what that shares means? It means that yes, this message will value it. Forget say when Facebook gone after 2020 election, they have been deal with it. Go and see myself before. Nobody gave you enrichment before. Up till now, I'm still proud of it. You they create content, me they send message. Look at it now, prank for everywhere. The day when they go down now, nobody will come to their rescue because you don't feel at time before. You know. Now, what am I trying to insinuate is this. I'm trying to give all this humble submission. That whatever thing in life that we are doing, let's be very, very careful. And be vigilant about the people we surround ourselves with. The people, Obaseki, people are criticizing Obaseki because of the SSA, because they are not ready to do anything. The people even talking about Obaseki today are the people Obaseki have never, Obaseki doesn't even know their face. The people supporting Obaseki today are not the people he appointed. Are the people who just use IC and have passion or have compassion on him. Person like me, I supported Obaseki not because anybody called me. It was a dream that I hand over Obaseki in that dream to a woman. I never knew that he was one of our mother goddess. I never knew that. He was driven away out of Saudi Arabia. I said no. Now, what am I trying to buttress in essence is this. We must have to be very, very careful with the people who surround ourselves with. Right now, he have dissolved the executive. They are trying to align with the opposition to start fighting the government. Now, if you have done well, will the government retain you? It will retain you. That's why the book of Philippians 2, verse 12, the part B of it, it says, walk out your salvation with fear and with trembling. Focus on your commitment. Whatever thing you are doing, do it well. If you are a friend to anybody, not they do mango. If you are standing with people, stand with them. When I was hitting Obaseki over ejection, I hit him so hard. I hit him so hard. I hit him so hard. I carry hammer. That hand will take hold you load. I go, but I paralyzed the hand. Until he dropped it. The very day he dropped it. We start talking about a different ballgame. That is me. That was, if you ask a dually now, what really did they need or want from Obaseki? No, what kind of government did you need? The one that will be killing you, Buhari government, that is what you need. Is ask some Edo alien. They are never comfortable. A man that will never be comfortable with anything you do. Even the tiger and the lion today, they switch it to action and they stop terrorizing Edo people. They are not terrorizing the terrorists that are terrorizing us. We will praise them. Why is it that 365 days in a year, no matter whatever anybody will do, it will not satisfy? Go and look at this one girl that is always displaying my picture. They have been giving 3 months ultimatum. Another person matter when you're killing. They don't have a woman who I'm not your body, you know. If you must fight a good fight of faith. Fight a fight that even the host of heaven you'll be justified. Fight the fight that even when your ancestors will see you, they will say, this is my son in whom I'm well pleased. I get fresh every day by day. I get refilled every day by day. I get threatened every day by day because of war. The fight I put on the ground is a good fight. You might be looking at it that is risky. Do you know what God told Gideon? He said the Midianites in the book of Judges if you read from chapter 6, God so empowered Gideon that he said, all your enemies, you are going to fight all of them as if you are fighting one man. That's what God can do. That's what today, anytime we speak, something terrible must happen in the camp of our enemies. Everybody have his own calling. We know they call each other. I saw on Facebook. let me not expose this. This is the highest calling I feel God can ever call anybody. Salvation for humanity and redemption. It's not everybody. Now, let's quickly switch to Ekwere case. If you are in position, do not use it to oppose anybody. If you are in position, do not use it to oppose anybody. Do your best. If Ekweremadu, when he was deputy senator, speaker of the house also, senate president, when he was deputy senate president, if you have solicited the bills that we must have a good hospital in this country so that our children cannot be flooded abroad, Ekweremadu would have not been charged for organ harvesting. Would have not been charged. He would have not been charged. His daughter would have done the kidney transplant either in Lagos, in Lekki in Lagos, or in Abuja, or in Benin, because we have hospitals. Now, the same daughter that is going for 10 years right now because of Ekweremadu, for assisting Ekweremadu to save his daughter, is to face 10 years. That's why at times when you are with some big men, you're the say, yes, I don't know that man. My dear, I prefer to be a friend with you. Let me mention the name that is watching right now. You are my best friend. May carry money go. I not send. I prefer you are my best friend. You that is watching me right now. That will be a best friend to one idiotic governor. I prefer to be a friend to Devosas. I prefer to be a best friend to Otas Osawaru. I prefer to be which other one? Okay, I can't see the other one. But I saw Muyi here before. I prefer to be a friend to also to Muyi. That will be a friend to one big man. We're going to come punish him. God come punish him. Me along with him. That's what happened to that daughter. Maybe that daughter now is only the breadwinner of the family. You know how daughter make money abroad. Right now, the family is going to hunger and thirsty with trauma for 10 years. Because Ekweremadu refused to use his office to serve the people. That's why when you are climbing up, mind the way you treat people when you are climbing up, so that when you are also falling. Ekweremadu, was it not 2019? If I'm not mistaken. Is it 2019 or 2020? When they were to do New Year Festival. Ekweremadu left Imo State. He left Akwa Ibom. He left Ebonyi. He was to come, he came to Germany, want to come and do New Year Festival. The very day Ekweremadu life were finished was the very day his own people unleashed on him. That thing were having a very huge significance. The very day calamity in Ekwere-Madu's life was the very day the ancestors of Igbo land were the one that beat Ekweremadu that very day. That's why at times when some people criticize you, you take it as well, oh, what's your boneda? My dear, there are costs you lay on the header. It is backed up and supported by the powers in the wings and your ancestors. They want you to do it. Now, there is a song we used to sing or sing those days in choir when we encouraged them. We say, Lord, make me a practical instrument of you. Use me, God. Use me, Lord, make me a practical. Then God is trying to use you as a practical instrument to lay curse on every wicked leader, to collapse every evil kingdoms. A lot of you don't know what you carry. You want to get it free. What God cannot do does not exist. Wait till you feel do. That was the very day Ekwere-Madu's life was full of calamity. The daughter and not be saying God don't heal the kidney. I saw in BBC PG. According to the head, the daughter, they thought say he feel very guilty because of what happened to his father. Now, when your father were there, you couldn't say at least you have mate like you. Then you were trying to feel, yes, my father is a deputy senate president. A lot of you did not know why we agitate for a bed, even when we are not indebted. We are saying solidarity with people that these people have rejected. You don't know the meaning. No girl can say, "Oh my way, he go sap, he go first bath, first come house." The voice God have used it to you, every little opportunity, make use of this now. Or that why the way God is going to relegate you. They no sooner the executive council will do now, or sooner that way. Love and like you won't click. It is not me that is going to bless you in the love and like you are clicking. It is not me that is going to reward you because you share a message. You are not sharing the message for me to be known. You are sharing the message so that the life of the people should be transformed. Because it's transition to global greatness. And people cannot transit to global greatness without hearing the undiluted word of truth. The book of John, every time, he said, you shall know the truth. And the truth will set you free. A lot of people don't know why we do what we do. You think I'm not tired at times. You think I did not feel somehow that normal condition. People are making a hell out of money in Facebook, even when I'm not talented than them. But I'm here with you as a brethren is suffering because it's a covenant that I've made until my people is free. My freedom is also not completed. Until you have freedom, they no longer bugger you to palace again. I won't rest. The very day they denounce and say from today, we are hereby sorry as many people now and Danny. We want to compensate them. Even this idiot in Germany, I'm still fighting for him. But on my end, because mine they go they don't know. So there are facts at times people pick some certain facts, not for their personal selfish interest. Bini will always people will always say, or people from Edo say will always say, no when I'm not be everybody will say go put pot of food for fire, not be the hungry. At times, some people are doing what they are doing because they have been wired to do it. They are destined in your life to come and correct some certain nonsense. Why some people, if you are trying to correct them, before you can, when you get my body for me? Or God pass when you want to spare the rod, you spoil the child. Now, if you go to the book of Hebrews 12 verse 11, it says, no discipline cease to be pleasant at a time, but painful. He said, at the end result, it will yield an harvest of righteousness to them that were trained by it. If you are elected in any position and from today, if people criticize you and they look at it that you are not doing that thing well, go and do it. It will help you tomorrow. If Ekweremadu have built up that, God would have looked at it. A letter on blessed memory. Or what Sanera mege call mege yame kona yari yabioma. That was what happened. It's translation from the book of Isaiah chapter 38. When God Almighty sent Prophet Isaiah to go and meet Hezekiah, he said, put your house in order because this sickness is going to lead to death. It was the goodwill of Hezekiah to the people. That was why he was having the right and the infantry to question God and say, God, check my record. Ekweremadu have no record to tell God to check. That's why that 10-year jail wagba. They may even, or they say, syphilis, if they don't even depopulate and join this very depopulation. Because why you have no record to show. As for me, but first thing, God, there are some judgments to pass. I will contest it immediately because I know the seed I've sown. I trust every fight I've fought is salvation for humanity. I'm the CEO in our jurisdiction. Let anybody come and show me your fight. Ekweremadu have nothing to show. You know, there are some certain not be all problem, you they cause problem. Do you know the call that you enter this phone? It can't make me the C number now. So it is not every friend who gossip you is your enemy. The same friend tomorrow will come and tell you that when they want to kill you. I'll say Yakufua. You leave them there. Yeah, they have use. This very call that just come activated the number. So, yeah, it's only platform you We learn in everything. But today now there are some friends you want to drive away from your life because just come on gossiping. Be careful. You tell me my way no young boy. Next time man. Hey, you go away for time then or drive feel it why got boy we lucky. Hey man. There are some friends that need to be there because you're born on. That's why it is good to sow good seed. I can't wait to criticize society person. Why traditional ruling council is not doing this? Instead of these alien, all these useless people to come out and say, really, they make sure they condemn you in everything. How will everything that we institution that was created to put on into perpetual bondage, and these are the same people that sow slavery, they want the artifact to be given back to them as a compensation for selling human beings into slavery. You don't see anything wrong about it. Everything justifiable in your presence. May God punish you in the hurry. And the water will consume you. The OBASEKI, more support of OBASEKI say, I did a lot of jingles for him. I did a lot of jingle, but hey, in our world, hey, yeah, man. There's a mother in UK, not below OBASEKI, boy. You know, we down. Mutin lao. A mistake, please. Mutin lao. A palao. A mistake, please. Now what cream my party done? No. No. I was grumbling, but did I support him before? No. Yes, I supported him before. But everything their leader does is okay. From slavery, they said it's okay for you to be sold. They said it's so everything by them is okay. That's why at times I'm furious. I want to also pray for you again. This thing you are supporting 100%. Where am I? Where am I? Emma, my dear, you are going to wither away. Now we have voice. Let's use it to speak something good. Now there is still life. Let's live it to the fullest. No underestimating anybody. Let's live the life so that the children of them one day will leave down a legacy for them. There is free education for them. There is school for them to attend. There is free medical health care. But Ekweremadu was a vice president, senior president. He couldn't, even in Imo State, on his own constituency, that he have a clinic. That is why I guess a lot of men of God have been praying. God set Ekweremadu free from this problem. When God told him, please, Ekweremadu, where is your certificate of occupancy? When they brought it, it was blunt. Ekweremadu ma went up. Didn't do anything. I felt very bad about his condition. He told him, for quite some time, a politician named Sununda, ne want to mention. Between man and God, there's an argument. I don't know why you're pitiful. But this is a message to you. Are you in social media? Why are you platform where they give you money and still get problem? Are you in social media? Where I understand, you are using excitement because where it's a kingdom. Support them. You will see how your children's life is going to be miserable. I'm going to ask you how we ask. Los ojos no van a cerrar ahora. Todo tus cosas hay que verificar todo siempre. Say whatsoever I must, so that shall do. Galatians 6:7. That's why I bring you some certain delicate and sophisticated message to you, so that you don't say you are not hard. Be very, very careful why what you support with excitement. Be very, very careful when the reproach will come. Not even God can free you. Do you know God will just bless you anyhow? There are some cases. God will have a representative in that very place. Oh, you know, the Supreme Court. Representative is there. The people that have summoned you, their lawyer will be there. Why your spiritual lawyer? Aware, I got the level. Wahena Kona, even water, you know, Rotona, automatically case crew. That's why you see, they are doing well far better than the people that is supporting. They might now. Where are they today? They are not believing. They This very boy in Germany, he would have been protected. Boy, go. I talked about artifacts. He came out with a beer. I mean, no matter. I thank God I did not reply to him. He not say no salobo. Or you're rare. Or you're rare. You may feel I'm mocking the death, but this is a fact. We they be charging us wrongly for us to pay over the truth we say. We say. What does the book of John chapter 4 verse 24 says? He said our God is a spirit, right? He said everyone that must worship God must worship God in spirit and truth. Very high. Now, why man is talking about God in spirit and in truth? Then you'll be hungry. Most of us today, the life will be difficult to some certain people. Do you know why? Because of what they support. He said, although weeping may endure through the night, they just comments in the morning. So if you ask those people today, what kind of leader do you really need? They don't even have a template. They don't know what they need. A man that knows what he's looking for, or what he wants, or what he needs. When he starts coming, you must do. Hey, Taga Lion! We are going to be bringing OBASEKI, Taga Lion. Right now, they are not satisfied. Street light, Oshomo power plant is distributing lights to most institutions today. The blind children that they have, they are not seeing it. Now, why not pray God for his finger, so that he show you his hand? Why not so pray God for his hand so that he show you his face? And when God show you his face, do say no, sir? No, you have no more problem. Now, you worry like we become a misplaced priority. Nothing the government is doing. Even we are not comparing OBASEKI government like the West. Our people, because they did not have a scripts. They did not have a manual. They are in a state without a foundation. That's the major problem. Now, USS idiotic setup. Umada the very appointed where they do to your character. You are started aligning with the same people who brought mayhem to your villages. Who could allow you to sign a bills so that your mothers and your father can be going to farm? You see your representatives. Now, in the Western world, people come into politics, or they go into politics, or they fight for a viable position in the government because they want to use that power that is there to help the people. But our own, they use it for themselves. Now, all these SSs today, let them come and now do you make OBASEKI? OBASEKI, why must you drag me? Look at what I've been doing. This was what Hezekiah asked God. If somebody pronounce a word that you never merited or deserved, what you need to do is to contest that very word. No, I'll not be my head. Hezekiah did it and it's awesome. After Prophet Isaiah have left, then Hezekiah, he backed the wall and prayed. God, check my record. After God had really checked up his record, he sent Isaiah back. That way we are. Because a man contested with God and said, no, check my record. He did say, I was Saloba God Almighty with me to talk to you. That's what they do today. Baba, no. I get out and not out there. What be you? You are an idiot. Now you be. Now, God look at it. He sent back Isaiah. He said, go and meet Hezekiah that I've added 15 years to his age. Because something we checked about him. No, what do we have to check about the SSC? Or the commissioner? Commissioner for Works, who do not have international relationship, who cannot boldly and say, okay, we they see these people for social media. Let us also bring them home to come and also inspect our work. At least he have a road on it. They may know better than us. You that always come for visit. You pass through one place, you go your meeting and you go back. And we were there here, difference there. They don't know how to build their lives. They don't know, even when you send message outside, put it on media. I talked about medical health care. How we are supposed to have small hospital. How we are supposed to have a bigger one. Those small hospitals will take care of you when you have headache. If they find out that the headache is serious, you need to be admitted. Doctor will just write, or the nurse will write a prescription for you. So and so place, take it to the big hospital, UBTA or Central Hospital, for you to be treated, because this one will not be treated here. We have everything in Europe, now so it be for Europe. There are emergencies they treat you there. If they look at it that this thing, you don't pass the cable, they will refer you. Either they are going to call the ambulance to take you from that place, you go and be treated in the bigger hospital. No lecture I've not given out. Tell me what the executive body, what are they doing? They want to watch the government fail and they want to eat money. Then you are being fired, you are complaining. Well, let's say there with. Why am I saying no less than? Why am I saying no less than? Who less than there with now? Government position and monetary inheritance. In abroad, people come into position in governmental bodies to do the will of the people, not for themselves. Or what? Criminality, wow, criminality. None of them, House of Assembly in Edo State, never one day sat down. We never knew that House of Assembly is that powerful. Tell me one thing since we were born, the House of Assembly, they signed a bill. That today that bill benefits you. They swing it to action. Our father and mother, they cannot go to farm one time. Everything was on my head. All to go back to work. We fulani for the attack. No one did not talk about it. But all these, their daughters and sons. Since they have been sorting I have not seen any person from Udo, from Okada, who say back to sender. It has been me. No, we have to myself. But let her be now say, our beloved daddy, they somehow be kingdom. He wants share money. They go share rich me. Wait, not be from Okada. But does that mean that we doesn't have people from Okada? Does that mean that we doesn't have anybody from the same Mike Benedion family who can also come out with Tebona, Awa Beru, Awa Biyuwa? They can say it. Also look at OBASEKI family. They are naming their manner of names. We have this idiot in Canada here. He have never one day come out to support his father. Then he want the ancestors tomorrow to bless him. He want Ago, no rain, no blessing. Don't look how dark people we. There are ways you address uncertainty. But I understand. Why those share need they allow the name to be there. The same name we were here. The same name we were here. I wonder how people live their lives. You cut everything to be politics. Even for people like us that's on media, correcting one or two narratives, they do for Doncast. Millions and millions of those have watched our videos. Today they are enlightened. They are enlightened. Now, as many people right now, you are vying for any position. Vie for position because you want to go and do the will of the people. If you do your own will and leave the people, my dear, Ekweremadu will be better than your own. It's a law of nemesis. It's a law of karma. Law of inevitable consequences. Inevitable consequences now come and be. You shall reap what you sow. A lot of people does not know. You think when you are government, after all, I go take my own man there. Ekweremadu life right now. Somebody that we're selling a Kiwa is better than Ekweremadu. He's now a prisoner. That stigma is already there. Anytime she speaks now, after she succeeded in coming out, I will say, I'll that a prisoner, they'll come the mock. See. This woman that can do anyhow. Are you going to be in that position that people are really saying you are doing anyhow from their mind and God really knows say they do anyhow? We are not talking about being alien. They call you names that it does not. I don't know is that they are all digging their grave. We are talking about sincerity. Now, when the war becomes good tomorrow, let's come and verify all our fight. Put on the screen. Number one, do whatever. In Edo State, I'm number one. Because my fight was so broad. I'm number one, no? Number one. Because we go more deeper. Tell you where it is. But just because right now, we have a lot of knucklehead and charlatan and a misguided element and sentimental knives and Australia wallaby. Or even women. People may not value it right now, but the time will come. They will value it. That's why it's a seed. A matanata is a seed. That's why the book I quoted for you, Doctor, that Hebrews 12, verse 11. He said, no discipline seems to be pleasant at a time, but it is very painful. He said, but at the end result, he will yield an harvest of righteousness. What is righteousness? Right standing with the people that are good. Right standing with God's constitution. Right standing with the people who is going to come and give verdict tomorrow and say, yes, you have done well. Say by the people that are trained by it. Constructive criticism in a government. Every government needs it. They need it. Not that when they pay you, like we have some commercial TVs. Or Governor OBASEKI have never one day done anything that good in their side. He have never one day. Even though you begin to see that they are just criticizing this man for nothing. A governor that is working, they say it's not working. They want to make sure they remove him. We are removed. Do you know how many mothers standing for OBASEKI? Who will wear blood of Jesus or OBASEKI or Sadepe Afri? A lot of people don't know. That was why I said, oh, OBASEKI, drag on. It was some months ago here now. It was a message. Today, how you work bullying? When I follow Wali, I say now this executive council can bullying because they were never there for you. If they were there for you, OBASEKI will know. He's an intelligent person. Our assessor will not allow him to drive all of them. What OBASEKI just did is not politics. Because they are not effective. The effectiveness they are seeing, they are not doing their work. How will you call yourself where you are so and so a media where share post OBASEKI? How will you do that? How will you do that? Now, come a new thing. I like his activism. A love and like you can mean. So I tell God want to test your work. That's how it is. It must happen. Whatever thing you can do to help your master, do. Very, very important. If I'm with you, I was not contracted to support OBASEKI's government. He does not have one. Okay, let's assume I'm there's something I'm hiding since 2020. Since 2020. When this thing came out, I flogged OBASEKI to a standstill. He watched here born a Filishaibo direct. The only time I see Filishaibo actors at the deputy governor, honor VM and Turebe ring road because of this mask. If you're I'm not a respecter of nobody. I'm your friend when you are doing the will of God. When you want to start doing the will of man, my dear, you get it all. Number one in the Dembende state, you know. Only the activists have done what more than anybody could do. It's salvation. Go check the record now. When we were running, say Facebook will kill their page. I was bringing that in our building, same brigade in Ladian. In our Ladian. I was the one that exposed this thing. The Nigerian cyberspace. If there's anything like Nigerian cyberspace. So we have to be very, very careful. We need to be very, very extra careful. Very, very extra careful. So whatever thing you are committed to do it with utmost joy. If you are with the government, be with him. If you are being elected for anything, you are vying for any position, let that position you are vying for that you want to go and do the will of the people. If you do your will, my dear, you will not lead to eat that money. Why you say you want to the people that does well today in this world are not the people their father lived with, are the people who were blessed through the blessing of the father. That's why if you read this book of 2 Timothy 5 and 17, he said, let the elder that rule will be counted worthy of double honor. He said, especially those that labor in word and in doctrine. Doctrine, the necessary principles and prerequisites, he must follow suit. Now, who would mind a doctor to that we go to see? That, okay, this man used to say it. All of them, they were all men worshippers. Billionaire we were having a doctor today, that man name is forgotten in everywhere. Because no legacy. The legacy he left. They those ones today, they don't even remember him again. So if you are serving, not people you serve, and serve with truth, don't become a mere worshiper. If you worship God, as you are worshiping God, you are doing the will of the people. Worshiping God means doing the will of the people. Building a sustainable society for the children of God. Preaching the undiluted word of freedom that will save the children yet unborn. Blessing them morally. Laying down a foundation. Building the state on rock, not on the sandy soil. Building the state on rock, not on the standing soil. That's what OBASEKI is doing. If OBASEKI were to go to Wanokwa and start worshiping, 10 billion. Look at where they projected from. What's the Wanokwa projecting me like that? I call it 1 or 2 alien. They sell up the narrative. And those one will not be the one pushing the narrative. You see some bastard alien fully fascinated today. Nanotech in their system. Nanotech in their system. The time they would have used to come and welcome the new thing and save their heads from some headache. Off you way. And look at people and laugh. Let's watch and see. Let's watch and see now. And no oracle came back from the same place. So, if none of now, oracle even native daughter fully vaccinated. I tell you, not everything God reveals. For those of you fools, foolish fool, what God cannot do does not exist. There are millions and millions of things God cannot do. Millions. Particularly when you are giving power to do it. Like the one popular verse right now, I guess a lot of people are waiting to marry back with the Bible. You will know Exodus 14:14. Fight your fight, you will know your peace. Love, we don't even know we have a fight. That's the most difficult thing. The way a lot of people does not know how they have a fight. Even in Kenya. Also, a doily does not even know. They don't even have meat. Whatever anybody says, they don't even have something in their mind that they have been lacking that the government have put in place. At least. I give me a bomb. How will I be in life, man? He made me robber. Look at what I need. So and so time I want to be like this. That's why I see I walk bolune. Oh, maybe I don't want to. Majority of them mayorias. What's in alle molune of agbomayan. A government that is doing well, incredibly well. If OBASEKI is to rule the state again for another 4 years, you are going to see a lot of things. Despite the literal allocation of your revenue, you're using your taxpayers' money to fix something. But you want there to be magic. But a man, your son, in collaboration with an idiot who took away 30 billion, because you are a make company. You can't talk now. So use your office to worry the government. There is in the book of Revelation, but wait, behold, I come quick. He said, with a gift in my hand, to give to anyone according to his works. What are your works today? No, why? What should that be so? You have not shown anything apart from discord. Only when you want to prove yourself that you are okay. Any kind of thing speaks, you go and put my picture there. IPOB terrorist. Yes, I'm a terrorist, a spiritual terrorist, and I'll keep on terrorizing. I accept it. A spiritual terrorist. Don't you guys see that I don't even display your pictures? I don't even display your shenanigans. I always expose you. Preach it the way I'm preaching it right now. You think by putting my picture there, the more you put my picture there, the more you are going to be getting global disgrace. So where am I so worried? He was 7 brokers in you under the 7 kingdoms in the world. But I look at you, we are bovine and a scallywag. Noya Baoge, so down a good seed if I hear it. You work and then you are joining the same people who life already. Heroic can be like what you are always seeing is their physical body. They are not wounded. They will deba. Or don't have proof of woman. By insulting me, that one will not make it then. Then we are going to have been a boy. We are hanging with me. Because we do go OBASEKI of the Roman. Anytime I want to prove that I love OBASEKI, then is to come and counter people. Why must you say this? Why must you say this? Even when some people, what me with this guy, the way they fall out, we know they call each other. He's doing a video, I'm doing my video. I think both of us were the one that this tribal tension they were trying to cause. We were the one that fought it for the Asian people. Because there are some fights, you can't really fight it by yourself. People from Edo State or Tegodomigro will always say, well, there are a lot of things. You also need to consult another oracle. At times, it does not work for you like that. But the same person can only fight for a second, fight for that person. We were the one that bailed some people out from this mess. If they have been the one saying it, people would have not believed. But be that I'm not an Asian man, for me to come and resist all these nincompoop, today the case is buried. Medotane, a lot of their aliens now started saying, I'm not support that. I did not support that. Automatically, they now like a certain agenda 2024. Edo agenda right now be buried on arrival. That's why right now they are trying to use this so-called stupid ABS GOVT now. Now who the executive councils, the APC wants to start using them to start doing protests against the government. Where any do man beluwa. They man on Bulona, my name no Belin. You know you don't know. He said, let the elder that rule be counted worthy of double honor, especially those that labor in word and industry. He has a meaning. Think we are here. Like carry my picture hat. IPOB terrorist. What do you mean? I'm not really a terrorist. Yagela terrorist. Bro, you may go some Beladin. Where am I? Where am I? You don't lie. Whatever thing I'm saying today, the river is looking. It's true. All the powers in the sea, they are watching me. It's true. But you are afraid you don't want to see it because why? The life of the now. What about when you are gone tomorrow? Maybe your children choose not to live your wayward life, supporting evil. Don't you think they're also going to come and hunt for your children with this kind of a stupid attitude? The reason why we settle on certain things, or wait at Dolewoyi, said in case of incasity. If my father had contributed to the name today he has children there. Won't they suffer it? When we say whatsoever a man sow that he shall reap, it does not mean you that go to reap it. You have offsprings. You have great grandchildren. If our father he go to our father, he do, did not lay down the principles and did not lay down the real life. This fight we are fighting, Tamame, a power no salobare loyal liberating my area, we would have died altogether. That's why living a life that is full of emulation matters a lot. I went to do above me go, my dear. Education is the best legacy you can give to your children. Does not mean you go and send your children to help them for them to go and drink up. Meaning educating them morally. Educating them by yourself. Teaching what they was called lives. My dear, how to live with friends. How to manage situations. That is the education. But to some of our fathers, they feel, I want to sponsor my children to Oxford University. The same people that went to Oxford University. Or Molo Delado, having stupid daughters. They are in UK there. Because what their father felt, were education the best legacy. I get my late father blessed memory. Or when the best thing I can do for my children is to begin to correct them morally. Inordinate ambition, you have no lecturer of banana, I hear from my father. Inordinate ambition, or work with women, or Bama who will walk, or when I was watching a warrior man. Inordinate ambition. Now, if I want to use it as a song for you, normal way on my way and Guadalioba, inordinate ambition, Vonami will not solve. I use my father off from here. He does not just carry me sit down. It is when he wants to scold you. That's why he goes outside what talo, ta. Always they have turned Pentecostal to be Pentirasta because it's only Rasta man. All the way in Wadona. He never come. It was condemned. Try to scold you. Automatically today. Those things. I'm proud of it. What did your father teach you? No, you shall have what you say. When your parents are showing society, instead of you right now to call your father or your mother, Baba, Papa, you don't lay a very bad foundation for me. They are laying a very bad foundation for you. They are supporting you. And that boy going to repeat. The book of Numbers, I think 14:18. It should be 14:18, right? He said, God visit the iniquity of the children to the children, or to the fourth generation. If there's any iniquity that my own biological father committed, my dear, it's there for the children to contain. It's there for the children to contain. So you are suffering today not because of the sin you just committed, because when your father were humiliating other children, how to write the door concerns you. When they are burgling people, so a Catholic like you spent 3 months in jail from the UK, all you still do, you never felt grief about it. That's why today something must happen to you. You will repeat. Until you have to change your mindset. A lot of people do not know when they commit sin. How can I be doing evil? You are supporting me. Don't support me when I do evil. But support me when you know that I'm speaking the truth. Let it be that if we go one, we go all. Even though they are looking for new thing. As you are looking for new thing, this is my picture. Look for me also. But then, God will not be the fourth person. Why did God choose to be in the midst of the fire? With Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. In the book of Daniel, chapter 3, from verse 14. God were in the midst of the burning furnace. And Nebuchadnezzar said, was it not Tyranny? Are we in the God said, yes. I'm seeing the very first person inside there. The very first person. He looked like God. For God to come to your case. The truth must have to back up. If you must worship God, His Spirit and His truth. But I don't worship Him. If you must do the things of God, particularly a quest for hygiene, salvation for humanity and redemption. In this very activity, I don't even know my parents. In this very activity, no matter the lover, the very day you start discouraging me from doing this very thing, this one I away from afar. Okay, now you know, I'm not going to do again. There must be chaos. There's a lot of things we don't right now. After this very, if I would pick it. There are a lot of people we don't communicate with right now. After this very, I pray you are alive. Because our discussion does not rhyme at this time. I don't want people that will telling me, I echo. I echo for what? Then on Sunday you go to church. Praise that Lord, single. Them attack, but one prefer to die for the truth. It's better to die man than to live as a coward. Prefer to die for the truth. People think life is a bed of roses. You just get it free. And like this idiot that is on Facebook, because Facebook is giving them viewer, what God does not do does not exist. He exists. God cannot come and speak this. What it will give you empowerment. If you make yourself available, God will make you available. I've made myself available benevolently in this whole thing. That's why today, no message that God does not give to me. At times people ask me, new people, I say, who they give you this information? All to IPOB members. I've not talked about them yet because the spirit right now, that place is blunt. The demarcation is there. Until God open the fence. The same way God opened the fence and let Moses see the burden of his people. Have I ever talked about it once? Nobody offend me. That's how God does his thing. It's blocked right now. Until God remove the fence again and say anything go. So we follow divine instruction from heaven. Our instruction does not come from man, but it comes from Jehovah Jireh. I know you will not believe, oh. You will not believe. But the time will come, you will know. Somebody asked me today, they said these days, you do video often. Now I say I'm sent to do it often. Maybe I'm from next week right now. There's always scarcity. If you want to see me, you may not be able to see me. It may be once in a week then or twice in a week. It all depends. You don't know until you limbo. So learn now what we do. And at times, if you mind your position, you will lose your position. So if you are fighting a good fight of faith, don't mind people opposing you. And if you are doing anything nobody run after, you know that that thing is fake. We have aliens today. They will see on this one. Oh yeah, they cannot create topics. They cannot speak the way I speak right now. They cannot go to one mountain and do their video. They always hide. Where spirit does not come. Though a video the way video taloni, although manipulated history no watalo, the way we best. Mana shaki mana ladian swallow. We go salo baro. Wataloni, that misery. Woe na they read. Where the way we best. The power does not come from inside the water and consume you. You cannot do this kind of video here when you are lying. You can't do it. Constantly doing video here. Power will consume you. Every power heaven on earth, there wins. Look at it. God doesn't know there. Think we are just prognosis. Lecture you cannot give. You are different. You are a no salo boy where he exists. Who were back man your go away. Who does it where he govern? Who does it where he govern? You are wrestling with God. Because a man dressed like good Madam Fodio. Who can key, but cannot give life. Or a big bug on a road. You are fooling yourself. I better be a friend to God than to be a friend to you. If heaven back you, everything will bow for you. When your cloud is full, your rain must fall. Before you become a celebrity, you have to hold some certain responsibilities. That's why I go and look at all that celebrity. They so one man. It's not here, but go and look at their disgracing them. I see right from time. Oh man, no magi me big cookie. Ni ma so ni e wo man now. Right from time you know, I ever dislike all man. I have no right from the one where a man is a criminal. A criminal. I know right from time. But when you look at everything being exposed. The very day I found out that you say you grow up from a Western world, but you support oppression. My dear, my likeness, I disconnect you automatically. Do we go the matter what we go yo? Enu do take a side. This is your anywhere nana what OBASEKI yon kagme. Artifact yon kagme yo. Anywhere nana what spiritual segregation. You will see useless comment there. But go and look at it like the most miserable Edo youth. Now falsificating a lot of things. You know man I labor in wire do want to do a governor. Come up this thing we are advocating. Only what they go OBASEKI and one. All activists, all OBASEKI pa dia go. Or can get or can be or can work can me. Those one what they are doing is right. What one of why doing boggling people. Abogo Katerian. Under what jurisdiction? Under what jurisdiction? They will also support it. They will not come and condemn it. If everybody can, Your Highness or Your Excellency, please, we are surprised that this thing still happening in the 21st century. Because this alien and supporting that was what they have strength to be. Because all these idiots, all these Wobian, they are supporting them. That's why they see have the infantry to boggle more people. They leave it very far for society. Now, there's no way you can make it in the those states. Then you are supporting evil when we are here. They are threatening us all the time. You are not joining your consciousness together and say, oh man, if we are not here born now, I'm in solidarity with you. I return those calls to you are not here. If I are not here, I swear to God, that I would never, even what was it idiot in Germany. If I are giving out the best, how would they do this kind of thing to human being? But the same person now where Davena is happy. Or wait a blessing you. And you, the follower, you are also zombie. What going to be the 13th of the past tomorrow? Where this thing used to be here. Nonsense. So your position, never you to oppress anybody. Be committed to your commitment. Whatever thing you are called to do. If you are with people, be with them. Don't be here and be there. You cannot be with me the same time. The people we are fighting is your friend. The benefit will come. You cannot get the benefit. The reproach will come here. I'm not dragging to say, you must be my friend. But there are some certain fights you fight. Dedicate yourself to it. Dedicate yourself to it. Be committed to the fight. Don't be here and say, okay, case of bonare. Let your stand know to people. Hey, robona. Hey, man, so well, or APC, or Bokba, or GOPC Domitivation, Avanre, or OBASEKI, in support. Like this idiot in America. Ona Kwankobeva. In case of Peter Obinna fail. How will you be supporting to this in the same time? Today now, he finally declared this thing for Tinubu. And the same person, or can we declare the Peter B? If Peter B are won, or we will win. Now, Tinubu, now they say they want to inaugurate. We are watching them. It did Tinubu side. And on my video, we share video. They show that Ekweremadu. Both of you are that is who you are. You cannot be here and be here now. You have to choose. OBASEKI or nobody. OBASEKI for. Or what they be the international newspaper where Britain. It's OBASEKI. Even his family can even deny the name. Yeah, I arrive betrayed me. I saw leadership in that man. So even what do we? What OBASEKI and what do we? He was supported. He got so OBASEKI suffer man. Edo alien kwe o yama kwe o. He got so GODWIN suffer man. He got so OBASEKI suffer man o. Ago baba o. He got so OBASEKI suffer man. E GODWIN man. He got so OBASEKI suffer man o. Edo alien kwe o yama kwe o. Magamudi ako OBASEKI o. I not get time for them. People, if you are there, Eri na gbon suffer man. Eri na gbon hewa ending na. Are you not hearing rumors of what? Okay, you never hear. Now I'm not over here. I'm not going there today. So let's be very, very careful. Let's wise up and open our understanding. If you not get here, my dear, this word is not message. That's why I told you from the beginning of this very year. If you must survive 2023, intensify your thinking, your vibration, your frequency, your energy, and consciousness. Very, very important. If you fail to do that, my dear, your plans to fail. Any person that fails to plan, that person plans to fail. So let's be very, very careful. For those of us that want to reach us at time, telephone number +34631 056284. For those of you that want to call us on phone, our telephone +34631 056284. That telephone number. Follow us on International Association for the Improvement of Colored People. #equality. One follow us there. That's our official page. Also follow us on the donation. Just the donation, enter it. There's a golden, white, golden with a Adabebe. So follow us there. Also follow us on National Patriot Association. So as you do that, the host of heaven will bless you in a hurry. So it is very, very imperative. What we get to do, let's continue to do it to the glory of God and to the shame of the devil. It is very, very important. Very, very important. I think we are not going to be going there right now anyway. But maybe anytime we are there, we'll talk about that. So always learn to speak the truth. Very, very important. In your family, in your states. Any person vying, if you must vote for any person, in the upcoming election, whatever election, make sure the person is representing the will of the people. We are tired of voting shenanigans. Voting them to go and build their house and build their mansion, sponsor their children abroad for kidney transplanting. While there are notebooks, there are students in Imo State. They don't even have chance to sit down. In a way, they are there. Why people are dying of hunger and starvation in Edo land. So, and it's not all that glitter are gold. I know most of the time we lose emotions. Any person going to charity, even we no born on display, why Gary go near his screen. It can be working and go into charity also. Charity business is supposed to be a full-time. Amagio, go and work. If you get donation, add on to it. You say it. Only Edo people go into charity as if it's their occupation. At the end of the day, they celebrate their birthday abroad. Under what? Is it not the money you are donating for them? Please wise up. Very, very important. So the birthday of the Babadu women comes on the 11th of this very month. On the 11th of May is my birthday. So for those of us that want to celebrate that very birthday, you can call me. Let me give you a Nigerian account number so that we'll go for more printing of books. We are not a hungry person. Whatever thing we get from you, we are supposed to split out to the appropriate place where the blessing can also come to you. So today day is, I think, 5th. Today day is 5th of May, on Friday 5th of May, 2023. This is the day we finally had Ekweremadu, the former Deputy Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, sentenced to 10 years imprisonment in the UK, while the wife 6 years imprisonment, while the daughter also 10 years imprisonment that assisted them. Please, the opposition will use it well. There's a way tell on you tomorrow if you are not very, very careful. So have a nice day and God bless you. Ciao.